The following is an actual case study of the Salsalito Homeowners Association in Aurora, Colorado for the years 2014 and 2015. WeatherWatch 2014 indicated severe hailstorms in Denver and the surrounding area on August 23, 2014. The insurance company said no damage. Our client received $4.1 million. This is by no means an isolated case. We see it all the time. Salsalito is a local 161-unit condominium complex with hundreds of local residents centrally located at Interstate I-225 and Iliff Avenue. After a severe storm in the summer of 2014, the Homeowners Association Board filed a claim and met with their insurance company. During this meeting, the HOA was without representation. The initial verdict, no damage, no harm to the property. This outcome was highly questionable at best. It's a common mistake that we see all too often. To meet with your insurance company without representation is like going to court without an attorney. We see this all the time. At this point, LR Contracting was called into the job. LR Contracting is a local licensed general contractor for over 20 years. Licensed in Denver since 1994, we have top-level damage assessors with HAG-certified members on our staff. In addition, we have window, roofing, Xactimate, paint, and OSHA-certified people on our team as well. Trained specialists, ready and willing to serve you and your unique needs. Upon our initial review, we determined that there was extensive damage to all of these units: roofs, garage doors, siding, gutters, solar panels, air conditioning units, windows, skylight, and even paint. In fact, in our estimation, there was extensive damage to all 160 plus units. We knew with our boots on the ground approach that not only had this property been damaged in the original hailstorm, but had been hit by an additional hailstorm that our personnel witnessed. The damage was so severe that it even harmed interiors. Before it was over, LR Contracting was called upon to remodel interior home damage as well. Just one of the many benefits our customers receive due to LR Contracting being a fully licensed and insured general contractor. At this time, we suggested they bring in the C3 group. C3 is a local public adjusting firm here in Colorado. At LR Contracting, we have found that in certain cases they are a great asset to incorporate into our tool belt. In this case, the best possible fit for the project. C3 is a top-level PA firm and proved to be an invaluable asset. After countless hours of documentation, our initial assessment was correct. Our client was awarded $4.1 million to repair the extensive damage to their homes. Throughout this entire process, LR Contracting was there. Our liaison officers navigated paperwork, hosted committee meetings, assisted with the roof selection process, and much, much more. Our production teams provided emergency repairs to stop all leaking while a viable settlement was reached. On call and always available, these are just some of the many LR Contracting differences. The insurance company said denied, no damage. Our client received $4.1 million. The project itself was massive. 30-plus separate buildings, 160-plus units. The LR Contracting office crew filed and pulled over $160,000 of city and county permits alone, 150 semi-trucks of materials, 400,000 square feet of roofing, tens of thousands of lineal feet of metal, skylights and solar panels to be replaced and retrofitted, literally almost 1,000 residents to coordinate with, an army of repair personnel specialists to schedule, coordinate, and follow up with, staging areas, intensive cleanup, 100 dumpsters, trailers, and truckloads of waste to be disposed of, all the while maintaining the highest of quality standards and a minimum of resident living disruption and compliance with OSHA safety standards. Our supervisors ran split shifts and performed at the highest possible level of quality and satisfaction. Our teams met every challenge, finishing this large and complex job on budget and ahead of schedule. At LR Contracting, our mission is to provide the highest of possible customer satisfaction. As part of this process, we ensure that you are compensated not just for the existing damage, but to ensure that all the modern code upgrades are also included in your insurance settlement, insisting that your work is completed at the absolute highest possible industry standards. In addition, LR Contracting builds its roofs above the strictest of codes, just one of the many differences. The insurance company said denied, no damage. Our client received $4.1 million. We see hundreds of these cases every year. If you suspect that you have a legitimate claim with serious damage to one or more aspects of your family's most prized possession, your home, don't go it alone. It is critical that you have quality representation. All too often, the quality of your representation will determine the success of your property being made whole. We see this all the time. If LR Contracting can perform on a project as large, complex, and intensive as this, imagine what we can do for you and your castle. Experience the LR difference. See what we can do for you.